How's it going, folks? I'm Brother Matthew. This is Christian Coffee Time. You know, there's a couple things I just want to talk about. I find it quite interesting that lately, whenever you start to put up articles, you're doing talks or teaching or whatever, and you're showing things that's going on in the world today, I'm noticing there's a new trend that's rising, and that is cheap denial, where people, they see something that's crazy that's going on, oh, that's just AI generated. Well, that's AI generated. Like there was a video I shared of John Hagee, where John Hagee, of his own mouth, there's a video from YouTube from his own thing, talking about his own book that he wrote, where John Hagee denies that Jesus is the Messiah. Now, this video is from years ago, but I shared it recently, and people are like, "Oh, that's obviously AI generated." So you see, we're seeing a thing now where people are denying cognitive dissonance and denying things that's happening, and just blaming, "Oh, it's just AI, it's just AI." We see that this is part of the plan. This is all part of the plan. To get people to deny that this is what is happening, so that the exposing of sin, the exposing of error and heresy, starts to die out, because people just say, well, it's just all AI generated. Now, this comes into what's happening with something I just recently shared, is the Satanic readings. People are doing readings for kids in libraries, and they are bringing in not drag queens or anything, but they're bringing in Satan worshipers, people from the Church of Satan, and they're holding satanic services for kids, and they're teaching kids all this stuff, witchcraft workshops. Satan for Kids is what it's called. This is a thing. This is what is happening. And so I shared that, and so many people, oh, that's just all AI generated. That's all false. Oh, that's nonsense. That didn't happen. It's all AI generated. You can't even tell people what's going on now, because all the cognitive dissonance denial people just start piling on and saying, oh, that's all fake. It's all fraud. It doesn't exist. It's just AI. It's just AI. No. This is what is happening, folks. This is what is going on. This is the end game. This is the end game. This is what it's all about. It's not about Drag Queen Story Hour. It's not about LGBT. It's not about social issues. It's not about politics. It's not about socialism and communism. It's not about any of that. It's not about any of these things. It's about Satanism. It is about the devil against God. It's about getting the people ready for when the Antichrist comes on, Lucifer incarnate, and how people will worship him. How do you think that society needs to be manipulated to get to the point where they'll start worshiping the devil outright? Like, what do you think society has to get to be able to be in that state of mind? You have to groom the next generation just like that. Just like the posts I shared about the satanic readings in libraries for kids. Satan for Kids is what it's called. Witchcraft workshop, Satan for Kids. This is what, look up the recent cartoons and the recent shows that Hollywood's putting out, for example. And look at the videos in the cartoons. Where, like, for one, the most recent one is about, it starts where a falling star comes down like lightning, crashes to the earth, and out comes a black goat that becomes the best friend of this kid. And other ones where these kids have demons for best friends to teach them witchcraft, or a new show for teens about this young girl, this young woman who falls in love with Satan. Seriously, this is the entertainment that's coming out. New video games. Lamb of God is what it's called. Where you are a demon, then you have to learn how to brainwash people to worship you. This is where we are. This is where we are, folks. This is what it's about. This is the end game. The prophets of Baal have risen again. And they're offering up kids as spiritual sacrifices to the devil. This is where we are. And you can deny it all you want. You can say, oh, it's all AI, it's all fake, it's all fake news, all that. You can say it all you want until you're blue in the face. You can deny it, right? Until you can stick your head in the sand, or you can face the truth, face the fact, this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and take the faith seriously.